How often do we find ourselves trapped in the relentless pursuit of success, grappling with the weight of our ambitions, only to wonder if there's more to this journey we call life? Many of you have reached out, grappling with questions that resonate with the human experience. Why does life feel like an endless race with no finish line? How can I find peace amidst the chaos of daily existence? What truly matters when everything seems so fleeting? These questions are the echoes of a soul yearning for clarity, a heart seeking solace in the midst of life's storm. In the pursuit of answers, we often overlook a timeless practice that the Stoics embraced, Memento Mori, the solemn reflection on our mortality. In this video, we'll explore the profound impact of Memento Mori on our daily lives, unraveling the wisdom within Stoicism. Together, we'll discover how the awareness of death can be a catalyst for a life filled with purpose, gratitude, and resilience. We, the seekers of wisdom, are not compelled by a morbid fascination with our inevitable demise, but rather by the luminous understanding that in the acknowledgement of our mortality, we uncover the key to unlocking the shackles of fleeting desires and capricious emotions. For in every heartbeat, in every breath drawn, we are reminded of the ephemeral nature of our sojourn in this realm. In the obsidian tapestry of existence, Memento Mori stands as the profound anchor that grounds us in the ephemeral nature of life. Here, encapsulated in 10 poignant reflections, we unravel the essence of this Stoic practice, confront the inevitable. Memento Mori beckons us to gaze unflinchingly into the abyss of our mortality. In embracing the undeniable certainty of death, we unearth a reservoir of strength to navigate life's tumultuous currents. Sculpt your legacy. As Seneca wisely imparts, he who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. Contemplating our finite existence propels us to carve a meaningful legacy, an indelible mark upon the canvas of time. Transcend trivialities. In the face of death's inexorable approach, the trivialities that entangle lesser souls lose their grip. Memento Mori becomes a crucible wherein we discern between the fleeting and the everlasting, liberating ourselves from the chains of inconsequential concerns. Daily reckoning. Following the sage advice of Seneca, we learn to balance life's books each day. The practice of Memento Mori is not a sporadic reflection but a daily reckoning, a meticulous examination of our thoughts, deeds, and aspirations. Choose your response. Epictetus, the Stoic sage, guides us to recognize that while external circumstances are beyond our control, our response to them lies within our grasp. Memento Mori empowers us to choose resilience over despair, fortitude over frailty. Find joy in simplicity. Drawing from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, we learn that very little is needed to make a happy life. Memento Mori redirects our focus from external extravagances to the simplicity within, fostering contentment and gratitude. Conquer destructive emotions. Armed with the knowledge of our mortality, we confront destructive emotions with the stoicism of a warrior. Memento Mori is the antidote to the corrosive forces of fear, anxiety, and desire, enabling us to navigate life's vicissitudes with equanimity. Transformative self-awareness. In the crucible of self-awareness, we forge a transformative journey towards self-mastery. Memento Mori is not a passive acknowledgement, but an active engagement with the profound truth that in remembering death, we learn to live. Resonance of true existence. As the refrain of remembered death reverberates, we attune ourselves to the resonance of our true existence, resilient, composed, and untethered. Memento Mori becomes the guiding melody that orchestrates a life lived with purpose, fortitude, and profound inner peace. As the Stoic sages have admonished, he who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. It is not a callous disregard for the sanctity of life, but a clarion call to live with purpose, to transcend the trivialities that entangle lesser souls. The great Seneca himself, that venerable Stoic luminary, declared, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." Reflect, then, upon the mosaic of your existence, and ask yourself, What legacy shall we carve upon the annals of time? In the crucible of Memento Mori, we forge resilience, an indomitable spirit that refuses to be swayed by the tempest of petty concerns. In the face of our eventual departure, we stand tall, fortified by the wisdom of the Stoics who walked this path before us. Epictetus, that paragon of Stoic virtue, teaches us that we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Such is the essence of Memento Mori, a potent elixir that grants us the clarity to discern between the inconsequential and the profound. It is not a lament for time lost, but a celebration of the time that remains. Picture, if you will, the stoic visage of Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king who ruled an empire with a tranquil mind. In the arena of life, where the roar of the crowd seeks to drown the whispers of reason, he stood resolute. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking, he intones, urging us to find solace in the sovereignty of our own thoughts. The Stoic path, illuminated by the flickering flame of Memento Mori, guides us through the labyrinth of our emotions. It bids us confront our fears, our desires, and our anxieties with the stoicism of a warrior facing an impending battle. For it is in the crucible of self-awareness that we temper our character, emerging as architects of our destiny rather than prisoners of circumstance. As we stand at the crossroads of mortality, let us grasp the reins of our own narrative. Let us heed the wisdom of those who walked the Stoic path, not as a mere intellectual pursuit but as a transformative journey towards self-mastery. In the echo of Memento Mori, we find the resonance of our true selves, resilient, composed, and untethered from the ephemeral whims of the world. So, fellow seekers of Stoic virtue, let the refrain of remembered death reverberate in the chambers of your consciousness. Embrace the fleeting nature of life, for in that awareness lies the power to shape a destiny imbued with purpose and fortitude. As we navigate the labyrinth of existence, let us do so with the serenity of a Stoic, armed with the profound truth that in remembering death, we truly learn to live,